Once William Somerset Maugham said, "Money is like a sixth sense, and you can't make use of the other five without it." Today, we're diving into an exciting topic: how to use other people's money to boost your financial goals. So, if you're ready to learn the art of leveraging OPM, stick around because we've got some valuable insights coming your way. But first, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on our finance tips and tricks. Let's get started.
Today I thought we'd look at the subject of OPM, or other people's money, and more importantly, using other people's money. So let's say you bought a house and it costs you $100,000. Now most people haven't got $100,000, so they would tend to go to a bank who would give them a mortgage of say $90,000, and they put in $10,000 of their own money. Now let's say at a later date you sold your house. It had grown in value to $150,000. So now you've made $50,000 profit. You would give the bank back $90,000, pay off your mortgage, and you'd still get your $10,000 back as well as the $50,000 profit. The question is, does the bank want any of that $50,000 profit? And the answer is no. You've used other people's money, the banks, to make $50,000.
Get started. Segment 1. What is other people's money, OPM? To start, let's define OPM. Other people's money refers to the capital or funds you can access from sources other than your own savings. This includes loans, investments, and partnerships. But why should you care about OPM? The secret to success is to own nothing but control everything. Segment 2.
Looking at how good the investment is, if you'd have spent $100,000 buying the house outright and then made $50,000 when you sold it, you've made 50% profit, which is quite good. But if you got a mortgage and only spent $10,000 of your own money, making $50,000 from $10,000 is phenomenal. It's 10 times as much. So the idea is using other people's money really is the way to go. So if you've bought your house for $10,000 down, what's to stop you buying another house for another $10,000 down? Well, theoretically nothing. You've just got to convince your bank that you can pay the mortgage payments.
Segment 2. The power of leverage. The magic of OPM lies in its leverage potential. By using OPM wisely, you can amplify your returns and accelerate your wealth-building journey. Here are some ways to leverage OPM effectively. Real estate investments. One popular avenue is real estate. When you use a mortgage to buy property, you're leveraging the bank's money to build equity and potentially generate rental income. We'll explore this further. Starting a business. Entrepreneurs, pay attention. OPM can also be used to fund your startup. We'll discuss securing investors and venture capital to kickstart your business dreams. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others.
So if you're a student, you shouldn't take on student loan debt unless you absolutely 100% guaranteed that you will commit to graduating. So have you seen a lot of kids drop out of school?
Oh, yeah.
And so the problem with student loan debt is a person has to know what are they going to study. You know, I have two friends, they're both medical doctors, and they came out of school with $500,000 in medical debt, in student loan debt, but they paid it off in 5 years because they're medical doctors. They had high-paying jobs, and so they delayed having families and all this, and the whole objective was to pay for becoming a doctor. But I think you have friends who have no idea what they're going to school for.
Yes, I have this friend and she's changed her major like 3 different times from business to now nursing, and it's a lot of money and she still has no idea that what she wants to do. And she tells me, she's like, "Alex, I want to change my major from nursing, but I'm already practically done and I can't pay back this debt." So she's stuck with the nursing career and she doesn't even like it.
You know, when I was your age, like I think I said earlier, is that my classmates were making like $110,000, $120,000 a year, which is not much money. But for my generation, if I made 20,000, that was a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? It was just out of proportion. So we were the highest paid graduates in the world, and my starting pay was about 47,000 a year. My classmates were making 3 times as much as me. But it's a choice we make. I didn't really want to do what they did.
Yeah.
So I had to join a labor union. As ship's officers, we had to join the MMMP, Masters, Mates, and Pilots, which meant we were labor union guys. So labor union guys make more money. And nothing personal, but I don't want to be a union member. So I joined Standard Oil of California as a shipping officer, and then I didn't have to join the labor union. But I only got $47,000 a year. That was the difference. The difference is Standard Oil is still sailing, and a lot of those labor union jobs are gone because the pay got too high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's always a good and bad, and it's hard to understand that when you're younger. But I knew when I was 22 years old, I didn't care if they paid me $100,000 a year. I wasn't going to join a union. It was just principle. My father, poor dad, was head of the teachers union. And from what I saw, I didn't want to be a teacher, and I didn't want to be a union member. So it was kind of youthful exuberance of things.
Segment 3, Risks and Considerations. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Using OPM involves risks, and it's crucial to be aware of them. We'll cover factors to consider when leveraging OPM. Debt management. Managing debt is paramount. We'll talk about strategies for handling loans and minimizing interest costs to avoid financial pitfalls. Due diligence. Due diligence is key, especially when taking on investors or partners. We'll share tips on how to choose the right financial partners. The secret to success is to own nothing but control everything.
Everybody says, I'm going to buy a house. And everybody says, my house is an asset. That's not true. Your house is a liability. I don't care if you have no debt on it or not. A house is a liability. Same as if you have a car. A car is a liability. And the reason for that is, as we talked about earlier, the 6 words that are basics of financial education, financial intelligence: income, expense, asset, liability. And the 2 other words are cash flow. So when you look at the average person, they have a job, money comes in here, they pay for their house, and the money goes to a bank through a mortgage. So it's not an asset because the cash is flowing out, so it's a liability. So the definition of liability, does it take money from your pocket? And for an asset, does it put money in your pocket? So when I have a rental property here, it puts money in my pocket. So if I live in the house, it's a liability, because even if I have no debt on it, I still have taxes, depreciation, repairs, and upkeep, insurance, and all this. When I rent a property, I've done a good job buying it and structuring it. Every month it sends me money. So I started off when I was 25, I had a little 1-bedroom condo, and it put $25 in my pocket.
Segment 4, Practical Tips. Now that you understand the concept of OPM and its potential, let's discuss some practical tips to get you started on your journey to financial leveraging. Building credit. Building and maintaining good credit is crucial. We'll delve into strategies for boosting your credit score. Networking. Networking is another essential skill. Leverage is the key to wealth. And that wraps up today's video on how to use other people's money. Remember, OPM can be a powerful tool for wealth building, but it comes with responsibilities and risks. So, use it wisely and make informed decisions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our finance-related content. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay financially savvy.